Obscenities. It isn't all it seems. 17 and ugly duckling girls like her. We all play the game, inventing lovers on the phone. And small town girls will say to thee, murmur vague obscenities. It wasn't all it seemed. At 17, and ugly duckling girls like her. We all play the game, and when we dare cheat ourselves, here's a bear inventing lovers on the phone. Nobody wants to call her home. Small town girls will say to her, hey, people, good evening. Well, I was kicking back, minding my own business, going to doing a little grocery shopping, and I stumbled on this pathetic, disgusting video by this woman, this desperate ass woman, who has been on YouTube for 10 years and barely clears 3,000 subscribers. Now, we all know that that doesn't mean that 3,000 are watching you, right? She's accumulated, the accumulation of 10 years has brought her 3,000 subscribers, right? So we know how unpopular her views are. But because she is a desperate woman and she holds me in such high esteem, she feels like she can come over here and disrespect me, and that will bring her views. So I decided, you know what? Let me help this woman out. We'll call this charity. Since you want to be cussed out so bad. So ladies, I must warn you. If you're going to be squeamish about males calling females bitches, about hoes, about disgusting pigs, then you might want to click off of this. It ain't going to be nice. But I first want to tell you, I want to give you the benefit of understanding, because then you will be able to decide after I play some of this video. This is a reaction video, which means I'm going to play that video and react to what the person is saying. We don't do this very often, but we're doing it today. And then I want to see if you guys agree that I have cause to disrespect this woman because she went out of her way to disrespect me. She wants to call me off the porch. She wants to disrespect me over and over and over again, which is a good part of the reason why she can't get a man, right? She don't know how to have one, but we're going to get into that. You can believe that shit, baby. Okay, so here we go, people. I'll come back and speak in a minute.
You ain't got nobody, honey. And frankly, on the good looks end, you had your day, baby.
Girl, okay.
I'm in mine.
Miss Thing, if this is your good looks, the properly bona fide, girl, you're in for a rude awakening. Because you think this is your good looks and you think mine has passed Miss Properly Bona Fide. I was listening to Tracy a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, and she said, I don't know why that woman thinks she's cute because she looks like a turtle. And then when I came back to the YouTube, I started looking at your features. And I said, girl, she does look like a turtle. And particularly when she don't have no goddamn makeup on, girl. That thing looks just like I can just see you with a shell over you, girl. And you're claiming this to be your beauty years? Miss Woman. Take that goddamn cheap ass picture from behind you, girl, and put a mirror there, girl. You need to spend more time in the mirror. And the time is running out. And there's no happiness. Let's do some more.
I'm in mine, okay? You had your day, Pooh. You did not do much with it, okay?
What are you supposed to do with your good looks? Are you saying that you're a prostitute? What do you mean do much with it? What do you mean? Were you supposed to capture a husband by now? What are you saying? I had a fabulous time in my life, girl. I don't know what you and certain other people, girl, are obsessed with my goddamn life. Like it's your goddamn business, girl. First of all, it ain't none of your business, right? I don't know what your obsession with me is, Miss Thing, but I ain't missed a goddamn thing, bitch. If I wanted to, if I was not satisfied with what I was doing, I would have did something else. Correct? But we want to hear some more because I want these people to understand what you are and why you are. Not only why you are alone and don't nobody want your ass, but how disrespectful you really are and how desperate you are for views. Every time you come on somebody's page, you're asking them about the money. How do I get more views? How do you get paid there? Oh, they're going to make me wait 7 days. What is with all this desperation, girl, about the money, Miss Thing? And you have been doing this shit for 10 goddamn years. 10 years. And you got 176 views on this video. 2 hours on, she got 176 views. Pathetic. You're a pathetic woman. And I want people to understand why I'm wasting my time to even give you this much clout. This is charity unto you.
So get your mouth and your mind off of my relationship status.
You don't have no relationship. Wait a minute. You don't have no relationship status, girl. Your relationship status is what it's been, girl, since you left high school. It's always you're on your own. Why did it end this way? They haven't told you. They haven't told you. Listen, here's the problem. Nobody's told you yet. We want to hear. She gets a whole lot worse than this.
Anybody I've ever been with, you don't know nothing that's going on in my life currently, and you really just need to shut up, Tim. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tim want to say, "Oh, she."
I don't know nothing in your life, so I should shut up. Yet you want to talk about my life going all the way back to my childhood, and you should not shut up. Help me to understand this logic, girl. You know, you and a certain other person, girl, are a disgrace to education. Because you want to come over and tell me, I went to college, but you perform like a fucking idiot. Like a stupid woman. You are so goddamn petty. You come on here talking about how big the cuffs on somebody's pants are. What 40-year-old woman is worried about cuffs in pants, girl? You always worry about what somebody had on. Oh, his haircut. Let me tell you something about black men's hair, girl. Particularly hair. This is the length of my hair. So what you just keep on shaving to your head? You don't make no goddamn sense. You are a very shallow, pathetic woman. But I want people to understand, so I'm going to continue for a little bit more. Since you want a little taste, I'm going to give you some. Since you were begging to be beaten, then I'll just help you out.
She emasculates her man. How do you know that? Do I make you
listening to you? I'm listening to you.
I think I do.
You're making me feel like less than a man. How can a woman make me feel like less than a man? If anybody gonna make me feel like less than a man, it's gonna be somebody, a nigga, and kick my ass. I don't understand. I'm confused. You said you make me feel like, you don't make me feel like shit, girl. Why would I be even concerned with a turtle-faced woman who can't get a man, girl? Titties too big, body strangely shaped, girl. She's over here bragging about how beautiful she is. Nobody wants to tell her, girl, you're not beautiful, Miss Thing. You look like a goddamn turtle. What was that? Touche turtle. That's what you look like. That cartoon. Touche turtle. Look it up, ho.
I make you feel like less than a man. J.J. Wilson makes you feel like less.
Oh, really? Y'all about the same.
Coming from a black one, it hurts a little more sting coming from a black one. I make you feel like less than a man.
Let's go.
But I didn't originally intend to do that, Tim. You came to my channel, and I forgot
months ago.
Getting that, you could have given you a lot of grace for being old.
First of all, I came to your channel because we feel people have a StreamYard. That's what they're inviting people to do. You have an open channel. I appeared there. You made the decision to allow me on your channel. Because it got out of control, that's because you wanted to somehow belittle me on your channel, right? And you want to see the bad side, and I just showed you what you wanted to see, girl, because you're so desperate for views, because you haven't figured out yet how to make a living out of the goddamn YouTube, because really you need more money, girl, because it's very obvious. It's very obvious. And this desperate attempt now for you to try to read somebody. You don't have the capacity to read me, ho. You read about a little silly ass shit. And you continually go back to HIV/AIDS, and we're going to get back to that as well. Even though the goddamn country is dying of COVID right now, you continue want to go back 30 years ago to HIV/AIDS, right? You continually want to go back to what benefits somebody else is getting, girl. You don't know anything about their life. You don't know anything about their medical. You don't know anything about a goddamn thing. But you want to continue to run your motherfucking mouth because you think you can get famous by fucking with me. So we'll see.
Half stupid.
Half stupid. You all the way stupid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Tim Blaine.
What do you want?
You sat up there and you said, oh, she's just a little rough, a little mannish, a little
ugly,
masculine, and she just emasculates me. And no, Tim. No, Tim. You tried to come to my channel and play me.
I came to your channel months ago, girl. Move on.
You're not gonna be able to play me, baby. And I got back with you, and not all extra ignorant, you know, and not all extra.
Speed up. Every
time I come in, he said demasculate. Did he say demasculate? Oh my gosh.
Girl, she's talking about a typo. She cannot let it go. He said demasculate instead of emasculate. Oh, that means he's stupid. That means he's stupid because he said emasculate instead of emasculate, girl. A typo, Miss Thing. Presidents make typos, girl. What the hell does that prove? Dumbass. You gonna tell me? Let's just go on.
I didn't even hear him say I demasculate men. Then his dumb self been coming by my channel ever since then. I mean,
coming by your channel ever since then. Are you insane, girl? I came on that ragged ass channel twice, and both times you lost your goddamn mind. So I excuse myself. I am not the best person for no damn StreamYard, right? Because all I want to do is cuss you out, because when you disrespect me, I feel like I have a right to disrespect you back, girl. And ain't nobody coming over your channel all the time. What happens is every time I make a video about any subject at all, you got your ugly ass over there, girl. Either you're in the chat or you just sitting back watching. And part of this video here, she's going to come in here and tell me about what I was talking about earlier today, girl. I'm coming to her channel. No, bitch, you coming for me. You're the definition of coming for me. So let's see how that works out for you, and let's see if this flogging that I give your ass is worth it, girl.
In a Russian fury, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get me together and trying to cuss me out, act a fool like you've been seeing over on Jay Wilson's channel stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where he just always
come on, girl.
I watched the video. I don't know when the video was done. And you said you want an apology from QB.
Mm-hmm. How do you know that? Wait a minute. Hold on. You said I am continually coming on your pathetic, pitiful ass channel, which gets less than 200 views, girl, a lot less than 200 views in 2 hours, right? I'm over there, right? But yet you can tell me, you can recite to me everything that I put in my videos. As a matter of fact, you can recite to me things that I put in my videos 3 and 4 years ago. So I want you to explain to me why, if I'm the one in your page, you know all this shit about me, but I don't know virtually nothing about you, because frankly, you are a boring woman. Not only are you strange looking, you are a turtle. That's how I'm going to see you from now on. Not only are you strange, but you seem to think that you're cute. I don't know who told you you were cute, girl. I saw a picture of you. It had to be right out of high school, girl. And maybe you're just stuck there, because everybody's cute right out of high school. I was fine right out of high school, girl. But time has moved on, honey. You have fucked it up with man after man after man. You don't. Do you know who your daughter's daddy is, even, girl? I mean, did he even hang around to claim your ass? No, you ran him away before the baby was born, more than likely, girl. Like you do all of them. More.
Platform, I guess it's me and Jay Wilson, because you be hating on our.
Oh, girl, she is obsessed with that boy and me. She's trying to insert herself, but you don't belong, girl. You don't belong nowhere you go, girl.
Don't do no wrong. Everything you say is go. I never did was sit up and try to be like them and run with them and put my own talking about, even in your social circles and stuff like that.
Wait a minute, she won't talk about white people.
Okay.
Hold on, man.
You really don't act like a really like wise, learned sage of an old man. Okay. You look like you goofy.
I'm goofy.
You really never made it in life. Like, I'm not talking about just financially. I'm talking about even in your social circles and stuff like that. And you just looking for anywhere to stay and to sit down at while you're making your money. I see you. I see you.
What are you talking about? I'm looking for a place to sit down to make my money. What are you talking about? Are you sitting your fat ass down to make the money at the same damn time? Everybody comes on here, girl. So what, they make a little base. Basically, this is pocket change to me, girl. That's all it is. I don't know why you pitiful, pathetic ass niggas who can't get 3,000 views in 10 years, girl, 3,000 subscribers in 10 years, girl, are constantly talking about what somebody else is doing on YouTube, girl. You're doing the exact same thing. You're sitting your fat, funky ass in that chair. Why? Because there's nobody to cook dinner for, girl. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Can't go wrong thinking nothing's wrong. Oh, yeah. Who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Nobody. Let's go on, people.
Tim, I have no respect for that though. Like you,
I don't give a goddamn what you got respect for. Why would that matter to me?
Me, okay, and you're whack for all of that. Okay. Now, Tim.
She got 4 people in the chat.
People they talk about you.
4 people in the chat.
And we know you come from Middle America. I come from Middle America as well, right? Raised in Oklahoma, raised around a whole bunch of Caucasian people. But baby, what I never did was succumb to them. Okay, what I never did was sit up and try to be like them and run with them and put my own people down and stuff like that. Tim, we watched you demean.
What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Now you're getting on my goddamn nerves. Okay, so you saying that I am some kind of Uncle Tom, or I am somebody who hangs around with all white people? Nigga, have you ever seen me talk to a white people on here? Have you ever heard me say anything about a white people on here, girl? If you say I'm obsessed with them, why aren't they a part of my life then, girl? Because you can find a picture on Facebook, bitch, that they're from 30. No, I am wrong. My partner died 31 years ago. The picture, the only picture that appears of him in honor of him is when we got together. And then we were broken up for 7 years. And there was 2 years after that and 3 years before that. So actually, you're talking about a picture that's 40 years old. And you a bank, that is my sex life. You know nothing about the gay life, although there's a good chance you are part of the gay life. You know anything about how we live, girl. We have what is called trade. Only my partners are people I'm in a relationship with, right? Everybody else is trade. So yes, I've had a variety of kinds of men. I don't know why. What would possess you to think that I would come on here and discuss who I have sex with, bitch? If I'm not as bigoted and prejudiced as you, nigga, I'm not going to go backwards to please you, punk ass bitch.
And
go ahead, bitch.
Negate and clown black people and black women more so.
Stop trying to turn people against me, girl. It ain't gonna work, honey. Do I talk white? Do I walk white? Do I go to a white church? What is it that I do that's white? I don't understand it. It's not my whole family black. Are not my ancestors, we're gonna get into that. Are not my ancestors black? You see, you keep thinking that by putting a picture of a black woman on a poster makes you more black. No, it don't make you more black. It's just your style of decoration, nigga. It ain't got nothing to do with you being black. I don't gotta walk around the house with a dashiki on and sandals, bitch, to know that I'm black. I don't need nobody to tell me what I am. I already know who I am, girl. You're the one who's trying to impress somebody. You can't impress anybody, and then you get that goddamn turtle face fix, bitch. What can you do? Restructure the face some kind of way? I don't know what you can do, girl. Whatever you're doing is not working. It ain't working. And you have not even been able to romance these women. So don't come on here talking this shit about, how you hate white women, you hate black women. I want these people to see how you act and what response you get. And is it just? And I think it's a big question. That's the only reason I'm taking time to come on here. I want to see, is my disrespect for you, is it just?
And forth, back and forth, back and forth. You made comment about your mama's boyfriend, or maybe just your daddy. I don't know, because see, I can't barely stomach you. So sometimes I get exactly what you just said about your mom and them. Toe up just about your mom and them. The rest of it, I'm on it, okay? Your mama then got beat up by her boyfriend and her man and stuff like that, and they were black men, and you had an issue. Now you got an issue with black men. And
you niggas get a girl. Okay, I mentioned in a memoir that I wrote something like 18 years ago. In 2 lines, I said that my mother married a man who became abusive. Is this a unique story? I mean, you a woman. Is this a unique story? So one would have to ask, why is this woman doing videos of her doing punching bags? She's doing the medicine ball and she's fighting in the medicine ball, right? That tells me that someone has abused you, because most women are not going to a gym, putting on boxing gloves, girl, and fighting goddamn imaginary men, right? It is you. You are the one. So you probably have a history with at least one of them niggas that dropped you, girl, who might have getting in your ass. So I don't know where the humor on that is, But whatever it was that had happened, we went back. How long did we go back for my partner? We went back to my partner 40 years to the picture when we first got together. Now, to go to my mother, I would have to be 6 years old. That would mean that then we have to go back damn near 60 years, 57 years, right? In one line. And you want to try to use that, and you're supposed to be a woman, you don't have no understanding. Ask your sisters, ask your nieces, ask your goddamn aunties, ask your mammy about men who abuse women. I don't know where that is so goddamn funny, where the amusement comes in at it. You don't have no understanding of shit. Why? Because you are another one with a low intelligence, girl. You sound like a goddamn fool. And the things that come out of your mouth, girl, amaze me.
And you carried that issue for a very long time, Tim.
Oh, so you're a psychologist? Oh, wonderful. Let's talk to the psychologist. Let's see what she has to say.
A very, very long time. We see evidence that you have an issue with Black people by the level, the type of art that you have in your house. Now, listen, I have no problem.
Miss Thing, do I have to go through this shit again, girl? The type of art I choose to like, I enjoy. It is called neoclassical. It is the same art that people have used since 2,000 years ago, girl. They are mostly biblical characters. I don't know what I have to make. I don't know what it is in your mind, girl, that think everybody got to have the exact same decor. We are a monolith. Everybody has the exact same. I happen to like my taste. If I didn't like it, I change it, right? But I happen to enjoy my taste, bitch. It's called neoclassical figures. Now, unless you want to take a can of black paint and go and paint David Black, all of Michelangelo Black, girl, Mark Anthony Black, paint everybody black, girl, then I can. You're not going to find a lot of people that are African American when you have black art. But yes, I do have beautiful black art. It is in my bedroom. It does not happen to be coincidentally facing out. It faces in because it is my primary artwork. But why would I have to explain that to you, girl? People have been using the statue of David, girl, since biblical times. What the hell's wrong with you? And then let's take a look, girl. I hate to do this shit, but let's take a look. If I were looking in, where all these white people at, girl? That's an Indian American. All this shit here is all Asian, all Chinese, girl. Okay, that is a picture of the Christ and the God. That is something like $1,200, girl. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of carved work, right? I don't have a problem with artwork that is beautiful artwork, girl. And it's an original. There's nothing original in your goddamn house besides probably that stupid ass picture you got behind you. Let's see what else we got in here. David from the Bible. You don't want to see a picture, a statue of David, girl. I'm not going to go through this shit no more with you people. You're fucking stupid. I can't educate you, girl. I can't make you no smarter, girl. But the thing that kills me is, how dare you speak on something you don't know nothing about? You don't know nothing about no interior design. Why? Because I can look at your house and see, girl. For painting walls black, girl, with gray, big ass, cheap ass mirrors, girl, going all over the ceiling. How the fuck are you gonna see a mirror up on the ceiling, girl? What do they do? Climb on a ladder and look in your mirrors, girl? That shit looks stupid, girl, because you don't have any talent with that. And then you jealous because I do have a talent with that. But I don't need to explain that to you, Miss Stupid Ass. I don't need to you guys talk about somebody's interior design like I'm waiting for your validation or something, girl. I don't need to hear a goddamn thing from you. I know my worth. You don't.
Problem with having real certified collector's pieces in one's home.
Are you okay? Here is the picture of the Sistine Chapel. So you think that I'm supposed to have a certified picture of the original Sistine Chapel in my apartment? Okay, so that would be something like $100 million to have that same image if it was the original. That doesn't make any sense, girl. Why are you so involved? And what's that shit on your walls? Let's move it away from this tired ass woman and look at the bullshit you have on your goddamn walls. You got from your Wayfair, you got it from Amazon, girl, but you got all the answers, Miss Thing. And I have fabulous pieces, but you know what? When I go and buy something, girl, I buy it because I like it. I never consult nobody else. I don't need nobody else's approval, girl. I bought it because I liked it, Miss Thing, right? God damn, how you gonna bring your stupid, ugly ass in here and gonna always have something to say about somebody else's house? Because you in there, didn't you say you're going to try to sell the house you in, girl? Because that girl's getting ready to go to college. She's going to go to school, and she's going to leave your punk ass. And you're going to get a phone call saying, Mama, I met somebody, right? And no. And she graduates. No, we want to live together. So she's going to be gone, girl. She's going to be gone, and you're going to be sitting in that stupid ass house by yourself, girl. Because nobody else wants you, right? You can't shut your goddamn mouth. You're so disrespectful. So I'm going to try to help you to understand what you are and how damaged you are. And you're only hitting that boxing, that damn boxing, what do you call that shit? Big old bags. I don't even do shit like that, girl. With boxing gloves on, all that. You do that, girl, because someone has gotten in that ass. So I don't know why you want to pretend, girl, like you some kind of protected class. Oh, I can't imagine this. I can't imagine that. Oh, I went to college. Girl, you proved that college is not everything, this thing. You prove it. She gets worse.
I have a problem with it, right? But Tim, we don't see nothing that's black at all. And you claim to be an aficionado on art and decor and stuff like that. And we don't see anything represented, not one piece representative of.
Why should you see anything in my goddamn apartment? Miss Thing, this is YouTube, right? Just like when you watch the news on television, and we watch the news for years and years and years and years, right? And we, in the background, they would have a green screen. They would have maps. They would have all this professional background, right? But when COVID came and everyone was in their house, and guess what? The camera was looking into their house, girl, right? That is their home. You're looking into someone else's home. Why? How dare you put your stinking ass mouth on somebody else's home and then park your ass in front of this ugly ass picture, girl? Like, oh, I'm Africa's soul brother. I'm soul brother. You are an idiot. You're a stupid woman. You need to stop. Whatever you have tried for 10 years, girl, it ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't work, girl. You didn't attract the women, and you certainly did not attract the men. You ain't never going to attract the men. And then you don't even attract the gay men, girl. You have a couple of them over there. Oh, I look, I got a gay friend. Girl. What your gay friend needs to start asking you, girl, is what about your asexual identity, girl? Because I'm starting to believe there's a very good chance, girl, that you another closet queen. And you have a lot in common with that other boy, too. So maybe we need to start looking at that, girl. Maybe you just too manly. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. Let me take a break. Hi, people. How y'all doing? Tim, calm down, hun. Calm down, hun. Girl, she's over there begging me to come over there, girl. She's just challenging me and challenging me and challenging me. So, a lot of people in here. Okay. This is the properly bona fide. So she's hoping to get a click and a view out of this, girl. Right? So people, I've heard of people downtown Los Angeles. There were people who were so strung out on crack, right? That downtown Los Angeles, I'm sure it still goes on. They were so strung out on dope that they would throw their bodies onto moving cars. They would throw their bodies onto moving cars. As soon as the car slowed down for a light, and they would not leave the people in the car until they gave them some money. Right? This is what this hoe is doing, right? She just throwing herself out there. She know I'm gonna come and chop her head off. She knows she's a good chance that if I even want to be bothered with her punk ass, right? But she's willing to do that, girl, to try to get a click in her view. Then she can go over there to Jay Wilson, girl, and kiss his ass and pretend like she like him, girl, and ask him, "Oh, how do you monetize it, right? I gotta wait 7 days. I gotta wait. I got some views. This is not working for you, girl. Your personality is not suitable. You can't draw nobody to watch you. When I'm doing this video thing here now, you got 6 people in your chat. That is a goddamn shame. And you wonder why you can't get a man. You got to look inside. What the fuck is wrong with me? I mean, I think I'm so cute. If you're so cute and you're so smart and you got a condo, you call it a house, but probably condo. I got a condo. Yeah, girl, you pay the bill just like you're paying rent. But you think it's a big deal. So I got a condo. You're trying to set yourself up, girl. So somebody will come in there because that's why you bought the dog. You got a dog because that girl is about to leave. And when she leaves, you ain't gonna be nothing. You are so afraid of becoming an alcoholic. You like to throw in that I did drugs 20 and 30 years ago. What about you? You said you got it going on right now, right? You living your life right now, right? Miss Thing, what about that alcohol, that urge? Are you afraid that you're going to drift farther into your alcoholism when that child is gone? Because at your age, girl, I was just now starting to do dope. Honey, you still got some living to do in front of you, right? And you a lonely woman. And you told me, you said on this screen, you said, oh, I like to look at them. She's talking about penises, men's penises. She said she like them to pull it out, and if they date her, if she able to trick one to come and get her, she likes them to pull their dick out in the car, and she like to look at them. Well, I like to look at the head. I said, what kind of disgusting ass pig is this? You're supposed to be an object of desire. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hi, Almond Brown. Is Almond Brown here? Let me see. I ain't said hello to the darlings and nothing, child. But these kind of people like this, these are the very ones, they'll rile you, they'll come after you, and then after you get riled and upset, then they'll say, oh, he called me a bitch. He called me a bitch. Oh my God. He said, he hates black women. And I would sit here, girl, sometimes I sit back and I count. I say, well, okay, bitch, punk, faggot, okay, sissy, bitch, bitch, bitch. Okay, now you done call me these names, girl. Something like, when I get around 30 times for you get a response, girl, and now I called you a bitch. Ain't this a bitch? You give what you give, baby. And you can't win, bitch. You can't, you might break even, but tomorrow's gonna be the same. Cause you can't win, child. You can't win, child. And you can't get out of the game. You can't get out of the game. You can't get out of the game. No, 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 no. You need to try, girl. After 10 years, we ain't talking about no channels have been taken down, girl. This is straight you running your mouth, girl. In 10, you ain't got people get 3,000 people in their first month. I'm just saying. Almond Brown. Leaking Jew, what's going on, bro? Who we dragging? Hey, Mocha Drop. RJ Supreme. I'm trying to chew off too much here because really when we get into it, hi Alfreda Gross and Tashana. Is it Miss Lanny? Miss Lane or Miss Lanny? Hi, baby. Don't blame me if I get your name wrong. She even talks about the fact that I have dyslexia. Ain't that a bitch? Whatever. We're going back. I'm sorry, people. Y'all hold on a minute. I'm gonna skip through some so we ain't gotta listen to this whole boring monologue.
Blackness.
Shut up, girl. Shut your ass up.
No, paperback.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Read. And Tim, I just think it's really, really sad because when all the white men used you up, all the Caucasian men that you were just so
they used me up. Explain what you mean. They used me up. They just keep on using me. Until they use me up. Hey, my brother sit me right down and he rapped to me. And he told me this thing. You don't know nothing about men having sex. When men have sex, they use each other. I think you're hot. I think you're hot. Let's go home. That's pretty much what happens, girl. They do it online now, but they did a whole lot of that in the bar scene, right? You meet and we go home and we fuck since it's so important to you, girl. Ain't nobody using nobody, girl. Fair exchange is no robbery. So I don't know where the fuck you think all these white people have used me up. All these white, where are all these motherfuckers at, girl? Is not my channel black? Is not everybody in my chat black? Isn't it my whole goddamn channel? Isn't it black? Aren't all my books, thousands of pages, aren't they all black? What the fuck are you talking about, girl, with all these white people? Because you got some stupid ass pig like Jay Wilson over there. Oh, you like white meat. Girl, listen here. I live in San Francisco, California. I've lived in California for 42 years, girl. I am not from the South. I feel for you and your struggle. If you are still locked in 1959 or 1963 or 1908, whatever the fuck you stuck at, girl, it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with me, bitch. I don't need nobody else to tell me who the fuck I'm gonna fuck. Okay? Right? You get that? Tell me about who fucking you. Who's loving? Who's loving? Who's loving ya? Who? Nobody. You see, it wouldn't be such an issue about you being single, because frankly, most of us on here are single, right? We got time to sit online. It ain't that, girl. It is your desperation. Don't come on here telling us about how you like to look at men's dicks. That shows us how desperate you are. So you come on here comment at a man in his goddamn 60s, girl, and you got all this nasty shit to say to him, girl, about his life. Who gives you the right to say shit about what I had for dinner this day, right? But you want to go through it all because you're so disrespectful, girl. Let me see. Look at that face. She does look like a turtle. Now that I've told y'all, well, Tracy said it first, and she made me look, and I imagine her with a shell over her. Get you a big old shell blouse. Get like a shell vest or something like that, girl, and wear that out. Maybe you do better with that, girl, and you can get you a turtle. Touche turtle, bitch.
Infatuated with that you ran around and sold drugs. Well, I don't think it's all just Caucasian, but you focused on your attention, your love, and your admiration was for Caucasian men. You ran around and
when did I say that my attention was on Caucasian men? I wanted you to tell me when I said that, girl. This is something that Jay Wilson and Rebel Son, that's what they say, because they have a problem with white people. As I've tried to explain many times, girl, I don't give a goddamn what you have a problem with. Work out your own problems. If you can't work out your own problems, get yourself a therapist. If you are a holy roller, then go down to your church and get yourself some counseling about how you're going to function in this world. Because she goes on to say that since I get Social Security, that I'm getting income from the white man or the white. And I have to ask you, girl, where do you work? Where do you work? This business all black owned? Is the whole board of directors, are they all black owned? The fuck you talking about? Get your money from the white man. She goes on to this tirade about slavery. Like you have a problem with slavery? Girl, slavery is a very real thing. You and that Wilson creature over there, you seem to have a real problem with the slaves. Let me tell you something, Miss Thing, since you know so much about black power and all this kind of shit, girl. You are the slave. Don't you understand what you are? Do you understand what DNA is? Do you understand that when you leave this earth, girl, you leave your DNA? You are the slave. So since you got so much nasty shit to say about the slave, bitch, you wouldn't even be here if it weren't for the slaves, girl. If the slaves had not make it, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't exist, and your mammy wouldn't exist. And your goddamn whatever kind of daddy you had, he wouldn't exist, girl. So don't get pissed off at the slaves, girl, because they were just victims.
Man, all these other Caucasian men that just used and abused me, played me short. Please hit the like button. Thank you very much.
Like what? What's there to like? You got 6 people in the chat.
Tim, this is sad. This is very sad.
It is.
You demand that there is to beg him to help you. You ran to the biggest Caucasian man there was, and that's Big Brother, Uncle Sam.
Idiot woman with the college degree. When you get 62, they send you a letter. You ain't got a bag.
Oh, you said, oh my gosh, Uncle Sam. They say you got to look
all right, girl, all right. This is too stupid that you listen to, girl. Go on.
And he did.
Okay, come on, bitch.
And he did. Down at the whatever center and will you volunteer? Okay. Stamp that buck. They put that iron in that buck's back. Okay. And we gotta really do something with it. Throw a little cheap piece of plug-ins in and keep on, you know what I'm saying? Looked around and a little something going on. Might be a little,
this is her tirade on the slaves. And I guess on slavery in general. Talk, bitch.
He liked to write. Maybe he could write a little piece of something. He can give back in some way in society. Will you volunteer down at the whatever center and woo?
Let me tell you the principle of volunteership, girl. Since you couldn't receive it from Barack Obama about giving of yourself, girl, to help someone else. Yes, I did volunteer, girl. 17 years. I've been ushering my church for 20 years, girl. Yes, I do have. I run a facilitate a group for HIV people, long-term survivors. Yes, I do all those things, and it's volunteer. They don't give me money because everything is not enough for money, girl. So you think it's a bad thing to volunteer to help other people? Since I'm a retired person, you don't know how many people who are retired people, girl, who are doing jobs for free. That's what keeps your church running. So your preacher can stay in his Mercedes Benz, girl, because they ain't got to pay nobody because everybody's volunteering, girl. There's nothing wrong if you believe in something, girl, to give your time and your efforts for it. So you kind of make that a bad thing that I volunteer? Bitch, what do you want me to do? Just sit and watch TV? I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do, girl. Since you have no desire to help no goddamn body because you just like that other one, girl. Oh, I ain't getting no, I'm going to get a coin from it. I'm going to get a, you have to add that to your repertoire, girl, because your minds work pretty much the same, girl. But I think both of you are embarrassments to education. I really believe that, girl. You worried about the cuffs on people's pants? You are a stupid woman. You're ignorant. Maybe you just trained. They say you're an engineer. I would like to see what you do for a living, right? Because a lot of people just hang tags on themselves. But then when you go down to the office, you say, oh, she's just a typist. Oh, it's an engineering firm, but what does she do? Oh, she answers the phone? Okay. So, girl, don't try to talk to me like I'm some stupid ass childless thing. I know a lot of you motherfuckers ain't doing not half the shit you claim to be doing, girl. So hanging a picture of a black woman on your wall, girl, it does not make you one iota blacker than nobody else, Miss Thing, right? Your cuffs being a certain length, girl, don't make you better than somebody who chooses to wear their cuffs longer, girl. You are not the impresario of fashion. We can see that by what you look like, girl. With these stupid, ridiculous ass church outfits you put together. They're pathetic. They're pitiful. You ain't gonna seduce no man with that, girl. I wonder if there's a demasculating cream, or they call it, they want me to say emasculating. I say demasculating. I mean, I want to kind of tone down the masculinity is what I'm talking about, girl. Because I see them arms are getting really, really muscular. Have we had enough of this shit yet? Let me speed it up because she really gets nasty here in a minute.
Will you volunteer? Okay. God, Father of everything, if they're the omnipresent, if they're the prize in your life, that just is kind of strange.
Come on, bitch.
In life, child. This game, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Baby.
Oh, look, some more people came into the chat. Now she got about 12 in there. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. She don't have 12 in the chat. She has many of the same people. They just posted more than once. Helen Gillette. Okay, you were on there 2, 4, 6. Okay, so it's still basically 6 people in her chat after 10 years of faithful service. Stupid ass. Come on, girl, you want it? Let me give it to you.
It's a sad situation.
Okay, it's sad. Yeah.
Life right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll just say it was the dyslexia.
Okay. So now you want to burn your mouth about my dyslexia, right? Miss Thing, I am so proud of my dyslexia. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because as a person with dyslexia, which is a difference in the way you read and write, they're writing differences, right? I have been able to produce 6 novels. I'm almost through my 7th novel. You say they're paperbacks. What the fuck are they supposed to be? Who in the hell is reading hardback books, bitch? You want to acknowledge that I, as a person with dyslexia, girl, have managed to figure a way where I can write and get my thoughts down on the paper perfectly. That is a good thing. That's why I say that, because I want to encourage people who have dyslexia. See, I'm concerned about other people, right? Because a lot of people who have dyslexia have been told through their youth, through their schooling years, that they were somehow dumb or stupid, right? But that wasn't the truth, because they just had a different way of learning, right? They have a different way of learning. There are many people with PhDs that have dyslexia. There's all kinds of people in show business that have dyslexia. Steven Spielberg, one of the richest men in Hollywood, he has dyslexia. We can go on and on with the list, girl, of people who have dyslexia. The point is, girl, I have overcome my dyslexia, because what would you need? What would it serve you to not have dyslexia at this point? Right? I could function perfectly well. There are people who can function perfectly well, can't even read. They function perfectly well through their life, right? They figure out a way. But you know what? I set my black ass down in the chair, girl, and I produced and produced and produced and produced. And I still continue to produce, right? Because that is the challenge to myself, girl. Can I get it on paper just the way it's supposed to sound, right? But you don't honor that. You don't honor people with HIV. You don't honor people with gay people. You don't honor people who have sex. You don't honor people with nothing, girl. That's why you're so judgmental, Miss Thing. And that's why you're sitting in that lonely ass condo, girl, by your goddamn self, waiting for the day when that girl's gonna leave. And that's why you got a dog. Now, all these years, you now get a dog because you know what's coming.
It was your dyslexia. That's why you never caught on how you was getting ganked. I get it. It was. Listen,
I never caught on to how I was getting ganked. What in the fuck are you talking about? How am I getting ganked, nigga? We jack our dicks off, girl. Since you must know all of it, girl. We jack our dicks off and we stick them in each other's asshole and we pump. And then when we come, you know what men do, girl? They pull out and put their boots on, girl. And that's it, girl. I don't know who the hell got ganked. Who got ganked? Was it the top or the bottom that got ganked? The one that got pressure from the bottom or the one that got pressure from the top? Is that the one that got ganked? What the fuck are you talking about, girl? It's just sex. Something that you crave because you said you sit in the car, girl, and ask people to pull their dicks out so you can look at them. Jealous asshole. Yes, you can be jealous of gay men having sex, bitch, because you ain't never had none, girl. They don't hang around long enough to stick it in your ass.
I spend enough time watching your videos that I know you live by excuses. So we're going to put it on the dyslexia.
What excuse? Excuse for what? The fuck are you talking about? Excuse. You live by excuse. What is the excuse? I mean, who am I supposed to be trying to impress? That's what I want to know, girl. Who am I supposed to be? Who am I supposed to be trying to impress? I live in a comfortable environment for me, girl. I don't pay Holly shit, girl. And I don't know why you seem to think that you're going to convince me, girl, that I'm supposed to feel bad about that. Why would I feel bad about it, bitch? I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, girl. I have enough money to do whatever the fuck I want to do, girl. My retirement is perfect for me. You know why it's perfect for me, girl? Because I spent years and years and years in the street, girl. And I didn't think I was going to get out in this thing. And there's a good chance that I wouldn't make it out, bitch. And then when they told me I had HIV 32 years ago, girl, there was a good chance I'll be dead in a couple of years, right? But here I am, 32 years later, girl, and I consider my life a success. I don't know why you think it's got to be something else, because there's nothing ugly about my life, bitch. The fuck are you talking about? You get this success. I didn't get what? Get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, work and work. Oh, you ain't working. Oh, you got to work. We got to work. But girl, when you get to be 62, 65 years old, girl, you take your old wrinkled up ass down there, girl, and see if they can find something for you to do. Maybe you can mop a floor. Maybe you can watch some babies, girl, but just work your ass into the grave. That is not the way I choose to leave, because I'm smarter than you, bitch.
Okay, as to why you got ganked and why you stayed ganked. Okay, and why you
shut up
and stuff like that. My dog got somewhere to run and play and stuff.
That's right. You better depend on him. That's the only one gonna be there, girl.
The Bible says a man don't work, don't eat.
Okay.
And I bet.
Okay. A man that don't work, don't eat. Okay. So we're going to prehistoric times to find one line in the Bible. You seem to want to come up with what the Bible says a lot, girl, right? But you don't adhere to anything in the Bible. That's why you are sitting in cars stroking dicks. You don't care about the damn Bible, girl. A man that don't work. And do I look like I've lost a pound? Should I stand up? Do I look like I've lost a pound, Miss Probably Bonafide? You keep telling me about what I'm lacking. I don't understand what I'm lacking, girl. I have a big screen TV. I can just sit back in my bed and do whatever the fuck I want to do, girl. I can just sit there and watch TV if I want to. I don't know where you think that I'm supposed to be doing something else. What else am I supposed to be doing, girl? You don't honor that I go out and volunteer for other people, try to help other people, girl, because that don't mean shit to you, because you're fucking so stupid, girl. I don't understand what you keep talking about. Oh, you're lacking. Oh, you sound just like Jay Wilson, girl. You have listened to every one of his videos. You come over here, girl, and bring that bullshit over here, girl, about how I'm lacking. Oh, you have regrets. You have regrets. I don't have no goddamn regrets, girl. I'm blessed. I'm highly favored of God. How dare you, bitch? You ever run from bullets before? You don't know nothing about it. You don't know nothing about no street life. You don't know nothing about no prison life. You don't know nothing about no HIV. You don't know nothing about no terror design. You don't know about nothing about getting a man. You don't know a goddamn thing about shit, girl. But you're constantly running your motherfucking mouth, girl. And that's why you will always be alone, girl. Don't nobody want that in this thing. Don't nobody want that. And when you wake up in the morning, girl, before you put on all the war paint, girl, that man has got to wake up year after year after year looking at a bitch that looks like a turtle. But you so cute.
That if you get your little piece of money every month to eat, I bet if you work, you eat a little better.
Excuse me? Am I lacking in lobster? Can I go out and have shrimp if I want to? What these stupid ass Negroes don't realize is just by being on YouTube, I am working, right? Whatever I supplement my income, since I get supplemental income, Social Security is supplemental income, girl. Aren't I supplementing my income, bitch? You think I can't get enough clicks and views to buy a hamburger when I want one, girl? What the hell am I supposed to be missing, Miss Thing? Am I supposed to have steak tartare flown in from Paris? Miss Thing, I ain't never missed no meal. I don't think I missed a meal, girl, since I was a baby. I never missed a meal, girl. And when I was on the streets, girl, doing my thing, Miss Thing, believe me, I did it well, right? And I'm doing my retirement just like I would have it, girl. Blessed and highly favored. Blessed and highly favored. Okay, people, I done bored y'all with this shit enough. Let me see. We're almost at the end. Let's go skip ahead.
No. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? He never has a real wise man's take on his.
Shut up, girl.
Day in it. Whenever you talk about me, you are alone, Tim.
But I'm not a woman. You're a desperate woman, girl. I am not pulling up in no cars, girl, and asking people to pull their dicks out so I can look at them, girl. And I want to just rub them. I am not a desperate person. You are. You're the person. You said you're in your beauty right now, Miss Thing. Girl, it ain't looking good, Miss Thing. It ain't looking good going forward. Because you know what happens, girl? In natural, them titties, girl, are going to fall and fall and fall. So if you're going to figure yourself out and try to get a husband before it's too late, girl, I think you need to invest in some psychiatry, girl. And then you need to say, well, girl, what is it about me this time? What maybe it's not it has nothing to do with the man, because he has his whole set of issues, right? But am I prepared to be a helpmeet? Am I prepared? And I think you come up short. Bonafide. It's gonna be real hard on you, girl. I can attest to after 50, and you getting strangely close. Come on, wrap it up.
Okay. You are alone.
So
do you not see that?
I don't give a goddamn.
Somebody else being alone.
I'm not desperate for a man, girl. If I was out there, I'd be on the street looking for one.
Tim, you need to get over your hang up on Jay Wilson talking about his house and stuff like that. Because
I do.
Just the same way he irritates you talking about his house and his so-called things, and don't go get him involved too deep into his
What's it got to do with you?
Like you want him to.
What's it got to do with you?
Tim, you talk too much about being a thief, a dishonorable
Miss Thing, you ugly bald head bitch. Let me tell you something. I don't talk a goddamn about being no thief. I answer when people ask me questions, girl. I try to have an adult response because you know what? I actually like to tell the truth, right? That's why I'm able to maintain my sobriety for all these years, girl, because I actually get off on telling the truth. That's why I chose as something that I wanted to do was to write, right? Because I wanted to write down truth. Truth excites me. I'm not like you motherfuckers who you have to hide and deny and try to put all your goddamn value in some inanimate object, girl. No, that's not who I am, Miss Thing. And I'm not gonna let a turtle-faced bitch trying to tell me who the fuck I'm gonna be, girl. So you want to talk about are you obsessed with Jay Wilson? Do you really want to get in Jay Wilson's drawers, girl? It sounds like you want to suck his dick because you said you love these dicks, girl. And you seem to be obsessed with him. And don't get obsessed with me, girl, because I will hurt your feelings, girl. I've been nice tonight because, I've had a long day, Miss Thing. But you don't want it, girl. You just think you want it. You think you're going to get some numbers. But let me tell you something. If you ain't been able to get no numbers, girl, in the last 10 years, girl, you ain't going to get them off of Timothy Blaine, bitch. I'm bringing you this milk because you begged for it. You wanted it, and here it is. How does it feel? Throwing just like a crackhead. You're throwing yourself on the cars, girl, for a click and a view.
And a whore.
Oh, and a whore. Thank you.
It's annoying. It's not relevant. You make no relevance of it in real life.
Shut up.
Nobody.
Who these voices, girl?
And it even sucks worse that Jay Wilson don't even think you will at this point.
Are you the spokesman for Jay Wilson? I mean, it seems like he seems to be in every one of your videos. You could say that he's in my videos because I just choose to whip on him because he's so disrespectful, just like you, right? But I'm trying to figure out, what have you got to do with that, girl? And why do you constantly inserting yourself there, Miss Thing? Do you want to suck my dick? I'm just asking. Because I don't know why you want to spar with these men, girl. Have you got your boxing gloves on right now? And do you consider yourself boxing? I'm very concerned about you, Miss Thing. And I'm worried about that drinking. I don't watch you. But it seems like every time that I watched you a little while ago, every single time the drinking came up. And I know you worried, girl. You should be. If you're not worried about that drinking, you need to get worried about it. You need to get your ass into 12-step, girl, before that girl leaves the house. Right? Because you ain't going to have nobody want to listen to that bullshit you got. And you can't even get an audience on YouTube. That's how pathetic you are.
Okay? It don't matter if he backed up on my intention was to let you know that some of the stuff you spewing on here is hurtful, hateful, and irrelevant.
Oh, it is? Why is it irrelevant, girl? You sit up here, you talk about my gay, you've talked about my diseases, you've talked about my dyslexia, you talked about the size of my apartment, you talk about everything except my dog. I don't understand. Did I inspire you to get a dog, girl? I'm glad you got that dog, Miss Thing, because it looks like that's pretty much going to be it. You might want to get a cat to go along with it, girl. And start forming yourself for your senior year, because you look like you're already in them. And when you come on here from now on, throw some hair on your head, girl. And you need to do full makeup, because I'm so sorry that woman told me that you look like a turtle. Because now every time I look at you, girl, I see turtle. Bitch. Give us a benediction, girl. Last word.
That's for this shady, dishonorable life for over a third of your life.
Okay.
You don't even want to say that full of shit. Okay. Literally full of shit.
Go ahead.
I mean, you see how I done twisted this? I done went here to the wall and pointed out of your life. You don't even want to say that. You don't even want to admit to that.
Admit to what?
And then go tell Jay Wilson you want to see where he work at. Tim. You see what I'm saying? How can somebody who despises work, why are you so
concerned about my income, bitch? Why is it so important to protect your life, but then you can spit and shit all over mine? I don't understand you, stupid, you ugly motherfucker. I've had enough of your mouth. Thank you I hope I gave you what you wanted, girl. You hope you got exactly what you wanted, Miss Thing. It's my pleasure to oblige. Maybe you can get more than 30 views tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. You got 176 views on your video. I'm sure I have over 2,000. 10-year woman. Oh, Lord, have mercy. How y'all doing tonight? Any of y'all hang around? Let me see. All right, everybody just saying hello. Hello. Hi, Lane. TLCN3. She is a turtle. Look at her again. Look at her again. Because when Tracy said turtle, she looked like a turtle. I ran to my computer. I said, what the fuck? Girl, she does look like a turtle. You a fucking turtle face. She should get her one of them, like those vest things Michael Jackson used to wear, right? But only instead of having sequins and all that, she knows to have it like a turtle shell. And she go to the club and try that. Ain't nothing else worked. Desperate woman. Gonna say all that shit about me. Hi, smart by nature. Smart by nature. Now you said that'll preach right there, brother. Smart by nature, honey. You have the education you would learn, the education you have learned in school, but your intelligence is not learned, honey. Your intelligence is a gift. It's in your part of your creation, right? I don't think the two compare. Hey, 4220 King or 420 King. I ain't seen you in a while, brother. Good to see you. I am Miss Ricks. What's up? Oh, you got to backtrack. Improperly bona fide, just can't stop clout chasing, trying to get subscribers. Trying for 10 years, though, girl. I mean, after the first couple of years, you should have said, girl, this ain't really working. It ain't working. 10 years, she's still trying to clout chase all people, girl. You can't carry it properly bona fide. So first of all, I don't know that you are that smart a woman, honey. So these people coming here talking about what you say you was? Whatever. She says she's an engineer, girl. She works in the office of engineers. More than likely, she ain't number the secretary, girl. Which wouldn't that be nothing wrong? I mean, that's what you do, girl. But they always got to spin and lie. Everything got to be a lie. Everything got to be hidden. And they have a fence with me because I tell the truth. And this is why they've been coming at me after a book I wrote 18 years ago, girl. And most of these stupid motherfuckers didn't even read it, girl. They just taking a little bullet points. Dumbass. Kim Burrell 2.0. Okay, Lincoln, you. Yes, she definitely has those issues, girl. She definitely has those issues with gay men. She don't want them wasting that seed. She wanted them to put it in her. We still don't know why you know where all those gay men's bars. You know, there are women who are attracted to gay men, you know. There are several celebrity women who have met, because she can't keep Jay Wilson's name out of her mouth, and she can't keep my name out of her mouth. She should have been grateful that I came over to that pitiful failings channel of hers. Instead, she's gonna say, "Oh, he came to my platform. He came to my platform. He can't bother me in my platform." Girl, the highest numbers you've ever gotten is when Timothy Blaine made his appearance on your pitiful, pathetic ass channel. I came to the cement pond, girl, to see the turtle. You should be happy. There used to be a cartoon called Touche Turtle. Lord don't make me go out and get my Touche Turtle, girl. All you gotta do is put it in YouTube. They'll give you pictures of a Touche Turtle. Don't do it to yourself. Don't. Google definitely got it. Don't get labeled in this thing where you want to come out here and just bother people and fuck with people for a click and a damn view. Show me how to monetize it. I'm not getting my monetization. Oh, they tell me I can't say no cuss word. I said a cuss word. I'm saying you ain't figured it out yet. You a college graduate. Shouldn't you have figured it out by now? Don't bother me, girl. I get 90% of my shit passed, and I cuss like a sailor. And so do you. Very improperly bona fide. Yes, girl. She is improperly bona fide monster. You're a monster creature. A creature. And she's convinced herself by taking pictures of when she's a teenager and putting up all over her apartment that's how she looks. She's very much Nora Desmond, girl. Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. Dumb motherfucker. The went Boston teeth, got her teeth fixed at 40. Girl, what condition were they in before you got them fixed, girl? Now she want to talk about everybody else's grill. Ain't that a bitch? Just like Jay Wilson. He ain't got the same mouth he had. He ain't never once came here and said, girl, okay, I did have my teeth fixed in Mexico. They can't tell the truth. These are pathetic people. You are grown adults, girl. Grown people. In your 40s, 50s, and 60s. Nobody wants you no more. You still can't tell the truth. Probably bona fide. I don't give a fuck what trick you use. You gonna use every trick in the book. You'll try your best to get one hooked. Oh, baby. Hey, hey. And every night, every day, you gonna say, you gonna get one. You gonna get one. Look out, girls, because I'm gonna get one. And you gonna make him love you. Ooh, yeah. Yes, I will. Come on and love me. I'm going to stop asking the man to pull his dick out in the car so you can gawk at it, girl. That might be a good start. Mario Brother Turtle. Look at that turtle emoji, girl. Y'all messed y'all. They got turtle emojis in the chat. Mario brother turtle. I might go. I think I will. I'm just for fun. I'm gonna go and get. I'm gonna change my. When I go in there, I can do it in there. I'm gonna go in and get me a turtle. I like Touche Turtle. You know, he was like a superhero turtle back in the day, honey. She know who it is because I'm sure them kids in school called. This ain't the first time she's been called referred to as a turtle. That's why it stings her. You don't know what she looks like? Go to Properly Bonafide channel. Soon as you see it, you're gonna say. Here's Miss Properly Bonafide. Here's a good plot for you because your neck is gonna start to wrinkle. See how they wrinkle when you get older, girl. You have to be the woman known for the turtleneck. I know when you put that turtleneck on, it's going to emphasize that face, girl, and people are going to really get to see what you look like, Miss Thing. And it ain't over, girl. It gets worse. It ain't. You better speed it up, Miss Thing. I'm telling you. You have to lower your standards. Maybe you go out there and get you a homeless guy or something and fix him up. Because ain't no self-respecting man going to put up with your mouth. Don't nobody want that, honey. The last thing I want to hear is some whining, nagging ass hoe girl who's constantly trying to prove that she's smart or something, girl. Every time you come in the damn house, now I got to sit down and listen to her ass for 2 hours. No, thank you. No, thank you. Get your ass together, girl. You got to get your ass together. Tortoise and the hair. No, wait a minute. Tortoise and no hair turtle. But that old tortoise, he won the race, baby. Slow and easy. After 10 years, can't get no views. You can't get no views because nobody want to hear what you have to say. Probably donafide. Probably donafide. You're a boring woman, girl. You are desperate. You come over here fucking with me for no reason. Then you want to wonder why somebody called you a bitch. Ain't that or something? You have sit up here and insulted these men and insulted. And they're supposed to treat you like a queen. Except you don't look like a queen, right? Maybe I can do a sketch and do a turtle with a crown on her head, girl. And you could be Queen Turtle. Let's put a veil over the bottom part of your face, bitch. She's so proud of them wired together teeth. Girl, I would think so after 40 years of living, honey. Have you been an engineer all them 40 years? Why didn't the insurance ever cover the braces before now? I mean, goddamn, did you just get a job? How many years did it take you to get a degree, girl? How many years, honey? Sometimes these people be on here bragging about their degrees. They don't tell you, girl, it took them 12 years to get a 4-year degree. Some kids doing it in 3. Oh, look at them turtles, a whole army of turtles, honey. She could put that, get her a line, design a line of turtlenecks and put Almond Brown right there on the thing, girl. He'd be so cute. You wouldn't have to change the picture none, just put a wig on her, girl. I think it's a shame when people who have lost their. I thought she was cute when she had the little hat on, but she is still using her thumbnail from when she first got out of high school or her first year in college. Now, why would a woman who is confident in what she looks like now post thumbnails when she was barely out of high school? Girl, that's not what you look like now. No, the features have changed, turtleneck. And then your neck is going to start wrinkling and wrinkling. And that's why you're going to have a turtle. The word turtleneck had to come from somewhere, right? They didn't just name a sweater a turtleneck, right? Because of the wrinkles in the turtle's neck. And that's what's going to happen next, this thing. So I don't know. I think I have boogers in my nose. I don't know, turtleneck, what your next plan is. Maybe you should spend a little less time on YouTube trying to get clicks and views and trying to get a few extra dollars, girl, to pay them bills. Maybe you ought to spend a little bit more of that time over there on either a sex site or a Facebook personals or what's the other ones they use? Maybe you get your OnlyFans. I don't think OnlyFans is gonna work. Not with that body. Spend a little more time trying to find you a date. Maybe that's what you need to do. Over here doing kickboxing exercises and shit. What kind of woman? Girl, you are over there fighting that goddamn bag with boxing gloves on, girl, because somebody's hit you. So I'm glad you feel like my mother been hit by some asshole 60 years ago. It amuses you so much, woman. You are woman. Hear you roar for everyone. Can't ignore. Stupid ass. Go ask to get your ass a date, girl. Get off YouTube, honey. It ain't working, girl. It ain't working. Improperly Bonafide always does this. Well, I only choose to go over there. You can totally ignore a bitch like that, But since she wanted so bad, I said, well, let me go over here and knock her in her head and see if she enjoys that or not. But I don't understand why you would even take the time to do that, to invite people to come over here and cuss your punk ass out. Right? It's just like the crackheads jumping on cars, girl. They don't care. They just want to click in a view. Bang! That's her bayang, honey. A click in a view. I gotta wait 7 days. They say everybody gotta wait 7. If we all got pain. Of course not. She don't deserve no girl. She don't deserve shit. This is a slow day. She over here, but I don't like the disrespect. I don't like her over there talking about me like that, disrespecting me like that. No, I don't like that. So we have to come over here and we have to come even harder than this girl on her. And we have to go out of our way to hurt her feelings. Is the only way we can get her off our back. That's what we have to do. I'm not gonna have no funny looking ass woman over there talking shit about me, girl, and disrespecting me. You see, you niggas don't know what disrespect is. That's the primary issue on YouTube. You don't even know what it is. You ain't got no goddamn reason to be coming over here talking all this shit about me, Timothy Blaine. Are you thinking I was gonna get so angry that I was gonna come over there to your pitiful, failing channel again, girl? You ain't never thanked me for bringing you some views. You ain't never had none, girl. You dumbass bitch. Oh, don't call me the B word. Don't call me the B word. Oh, you're sucking the white man dick. You're sucking the white man. You would love to be sucking on some juicy dick right now, girl, no matter what color it is. Maybe you need to start shopping around, girl, because apparently the brothers don't want you. They don't be bothered. They say, no. I've been there before. Been there and done that. I ain't going to get involved in a woman like that no more. I've done it. Right? Hoes like you to chase them into the arms of white men, honey. Uh-huh. You are proof positive, girl. They only want me to have, RJ Supreme. That I never experienced that before. And I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. Because I've always liked neoclassic style. And when I say neoclassic, what I'm talking about is using classic statues, right? These are things that have been used time and time and time again. These are statues that are from either Greek or Roman, mostly biblical scenes, right? I've always liked that look. If I were to open these trunks here, you would see that I have hundreds and hundreds of architectural digests, right? And that's always been a primary style there. So people who are interested in interior design are no stranger to classic looks, right? So it never even occurred to me that they had to have black faces. I mean, I'm telling you the truth. Until YouTube, I never even thought about it. I mean, I saw something I thought was beautiful. I don't care what color the artist is. What is with these people who feel like they have to prove that they are black? It's not something that I struggle with, honey. It ain't. Jay Wilson, they think that if by sucking a black man's dick, you have now done something for the black community. You have done community service. When you suck his balls, that's communities. What is that doing for black people, really? It ain't doing nothing but for your own lusts, girl. It ain't got shit to do with nothing, girl. Right? And then when you add in the fact that I haven't had sex in 15 years, girl. They think I'm going to get them some click and views. That's what it comes down to, girl. And if I find someone who I like and they like me, girl, I wouldn't give a goddamn what color they was. Tell me about your culture, and I'll tell you about mine. I'll tell you something about my lover and me. It was beautiful. Yeah, simply beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Why? Because I fell in love with a person. And you know what? That person loved me just as much as I loved him, right? It never occurred to me now that I got to go find the right race. I got to go I got to go and go with people who I don't even like, girl, and reject this person who actually loves me. And we were people, human beings, girl. People got to get over this shit, child. And I think I'm going to speak against my partner, my lover, the one person who I love, a person who's been in the ground for 32 years, girl. And I still, to this very day, think about that same person, girl. Not that same white man. Oh, the white man. You better watch out. The white man's coming. He's coming to get you. I don't know where you people come from the South. You from Georgia. You from, goddamn, I don't, everybody ain't like that, honey. Everybody ain't like that, bitch. Right? That's certainly not the way we do it in San Francisco. I'll tell you that right goddamn now, girl. Like whoever the hell you want to like. He likes you. You like him. It's beautiful. Sometimes it lasts for a night. Sometimes only a couple of hours. And sometimes you will build a life together. I thank you, Betty White. RJ Supreme. They want you to have all African art. Oh, girl, try to go in there and get you a couple of pieces just to satisfy your yearning, girl. I mean, what is they going to do for you? What I have in my house? I don't understand what they're going to do for you. Should I put an African hat on my head, girl? Is that going to change me or something? Should I be like a ZX, girl? I'm real, have an African thing around my neck, girl. Dashiki on, girl. That don't change who you are, girl. It's all props. You shouldn't even need no damn props. You should know who you are. And don't be confused, people. We are the slaves. We are. It is in our DNA. When my family traced our lineage all the way back to slavery, they wouldn't even give the woman our first and last name. Her name was Old Hannah. That was the slave's name. If it weren't for that slave, hundreds of us wouldn't even have lived. So why they want to go over there making fun of slaves, honey? You remember, you are that slave. DNA, baby. It makes you immortal. Well, thank all y'all for coming in. Oh, I like that art. I like that art. What color? What color is he? Oh, he's just this thing. If there is beautiful art, you're not going to get there with the neoclassic. I would have to change my whole style, girl, in order to make it an African. And I have had African motif in my 30s, right before I fell off. I had African motif, lots of Kenya fabrics around, lots of African, like this guy up here. I used to have like 6 of those, girl, all African, big ones, before other people came and got me, girl. That's not the look I settled on, but it's all kind of artwork in the world, girl. Why are they looking at people's pictures on their wall? And then what are all these white people on the law? The Mediterranean man? Is what they're talking about? The guy in here. Where are all these white people at, girl? Are you talking about the sculpture? That's David from the Bible. So we're gonna change him now, change him black. People want to change Jesus black, but now we got to realize that we got to change all of them black, right? Because there's nothing in the Bible that says that Jesus was any different than any other Jew. They never describe him as looking different than other Jews, right? So in order to change Jesus black, we would have to change every character in the Bible who is a Hebrew. They would all have to be changed black, right? So you can't appreciate Michelangelo. You can't appreciate any of the greatest artists in the world because we're citizens of the world, right? We're not just citizens of our neighborhood. Anyway, I'm so sick of that. That is so silly, so childish. I'm a college graduate. That ain't saying much for college education, girl. I'll tell you that. Both of you motherfuckers, girl, will make a person think twice. Think twice. What'd you say, Jazzy? Jazzy has an opposing opinion. Where's she at? I don't care if you have an opposing opinion. I don't give a fuck. Think what you think, girl. Stop trying to make everybody else think like you think, though. And why is that stupid ass woman over here talking about my retirement, girl? And I mean, just all aspects of my life, girl. And then you ask the bitch, where you work at? Oh, you want to know where I work? Oh, you want to know what? This thing, isn't that your income? Isn't that your source of income? If they dox me with Social Security, can't they also dox you on your job, girl? Isn't that your business? Why are you so entitled? And what do you benefit, girl, by trying to degrade me? I'm not degraded by no funny looking ass woman out there, girl, and wherever the fuck she lives at. I don't even know where she lives at, girl. I don't care. I don't care. Well, Jesus had hair like wool and feet like bronze. Look at the Jews now. All you do is go to Jewish neighborhood. A lot of them got hair like wool, honey. They call it a Jewfro. You can see him on the news. Jewfro. His feet were like bronze because he lived in the desert. They walked everywhere, girl. Their feet were exposed to the sun night and day. If you take the average white person, not the fair ones, but the other ones, they have other pigment in their skin as well. But if you take them and you tan them, what do their feet look like? Like bronze, right? So they ain't have no shoes, not no shoes to cover their feet. So I don't get into all that stuff, girl. I just want you to love God. That's it. If it takes painting Jesus black or painting all the characters black, if everything got to be black and you got to have kente fabric on all your furniture, girl, if you got to do all that, Miss Thing, to feel black, and do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah. I don't think it makes any difference. I don't think it makes a bit of difference. For me, it doesn't make a difference because I'm not that racially conscious, girl. I'm just not. I've always known I was black. Since I was a little baby, I always knew I was black, girl. It's never been an issue for me. I'm not going to sit here and make it an issue to please some other stupid motherfuckers who don't even know themselves, girl. They're still lying and hiding and trying to impress somebody, girl. Nobody's impressed with anybody. Just live your life. Live your life. Make yourself happy. And then maybe someday you'll be able to retire. And then you can sit back and, I don't got to work. I don't got, like I said, switch up then. Now they ain't got to work. Girl, please. Turtles are green and brown. Oh, we ought to start a movement for the turtles. I'm going to put me a turtle up on here, girl. I'm going to do it as soon as I hang up in this thing. Thank y'all for coming in. We've exceeded our time. Oh, Lord. I must have did her whole video, girl. She had 6 people in that chat. At the end of it, it swelled to 13 people. After 10 years, girl, he has the same exact problem she has in her love life, girl. That's why she wanted to pull it out and see it, because she don't know when she's going to get another date. Revenge of the Ninja Turtles. Oh, probably Bonafide. Were you in that movie, girl? Revenge of the Ninja Turtles, honey. I don't know how turtles talk. Good night, people.